Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Tiffany with Sammieskin, and I'm here with you today to talk about our upcoming fall and holiday season candles, such as in October for Halloween, or November with Thanksgiving, or December with Christmas, or other holidays during that time. Really the October, November, December season, possibly even September. When it's starting to get cold, when the leaves are changing, when it's really starting to get that chill in the air, and the sweaters come out, and the pumpkin spice is really just everywhere. It already is right now. Like, I went to the store, there was several end caps of just pumpkin spice stuff. Like pumpkin spice drinks, pumpkin spice snacks, pumpkin spice candy, just pumpkin spice everywhere. And I have been going through our scents, and I talked to our candle maker, which is my mom, and to see what all we should do for that season, and what candles we should make, what really speaks to the people. And if there's a candle idea that you guys really vibe with, put it in the comments. Let me... Yes. So we have been seeing a lot of clove, like cinnamon and clove, orange and clove, a whole bunch of clove scented candles. And I went, let me scooch this back, I'll talk about that in a second, through our stuff, our fragrance oils, and I have this crystalline amber and orange clove by Makesy. And I have orange rind and clove by Makesy, and they play together really well. Like, you can really get the amber and clove in here, and then you can really get the orange in this one along with the clove. It's got that citrusy air to it. Hello, hi Jenny. If you have any ideas for candle scents, feel free to put it in the description, in the comments. And right now, I'll probably mix these two for certain with each other. But also, let's see what they're made of. Like, what makes them orange rind and clove? What I'm looking to mix them with is probably forest chai and Indian nutmeg to give them a more deeper, earthier scent. Really ground it a bit more. And then maple leaf and acorn, along with some little bit of sweetness from this warm vanilla sugar. Hello, Simon. Hello, hello, hello. If you guys have any fragrance ideas, please feel free to put them in the chat. Any candles that you guys love during the cold fall season. Hello, Lisa. Let's just take a little peek into what makes these fragrances. What makes orange rind and clove? What makes crystalline amber and orange clove? let's see. These two are from Sammieskin. So we'll go ahead and take a look. First up is orange rind and clove. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. If you have any candle fragrance ideas, feel free to put them in the chat. So, orange rind and clove from Sammieskin. This fragrance oil is a spicy, warm embrace where clove and orange rind merge with ginger, reminiscent of indulging in a comfort treat on a crisp day. And it does. It really does. It smells like a crisp fall day, and you're sitting outside on your porch, and you're having just a little bit of like an orange tea and just enjoying the crisp, slight chill in the air right before it actually gets like really cold. You might have like a light blanket on your lap or just like a little shawl over your shoulder. Top notes: orange rind, neroli, and jasmine. Middle, velvet plum, rose hip, and Madagascar clove. And the base, gunmetal, tonka bean, and zesty ginger. And I knew I smelled some ginger in here. Oh, like it has that warmth from the ginger. I could smell it. And in candles, it is recommended 8 to 12%. So yeah, this will work. And now let's see, crystalline amber and orange clove. Let's take a look and see what makes that crystalline amber and orange clove. Hello, 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 hello. So, crystalline amber and orange clove. Let's see what makes it. Here it is. This fragrance oil indulges in the warm embrace of crystalline amber and orange clove, a comforting blend that evokes memories of cozy evenings by the fire. And it does have like it does have that like warmth from the fireplace with it. Top notes: Italian bergamot, orange, and mandarin. Middle notes: Egyptian jasmine, French lavender, and clove. Base notes: ceylon, cinnamon, amber, and white musk. And I knew it had cinnamon in it because it does have like that warmth to it. Like that deep, like a cinnamon cookie. And let's see, what about this? Candles, 8 to 12% again. So those will be fantastic together. And let's look at Sammieskin for Indian nutmeg. Hello, Lady Gina. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Midwest. Hello, hello, hello to everyone joining. Now we will have to go on. Well, let's look at. Yep, Aztec. And we will look at the nutmeg, Indian nutmeg. If you have any candle scents that you guys really love for the fall holiday season, make sure to put them in the comments so I can get some ideas. Now, Indian nutmeg. Let's take a look. This is on Aztec. It is phthalate free, nitromus free, and vanilla free. It has cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. So that explains why it has such a deep, warm smell. it really does smell like nutmeg, like a deep, warm nutmeg. Like you really get that across. So let's go ahead and pop over to Candle Science and check out Forest Chai and Maple Leaf and Acorn, which is a bit of an odd smell, an odd scent that I have not seen before. And I think that it will go great. Hello, Kendrick. Hello. Hello. So let's go ahead and take a look at Maple Leaf and Acorn and see what goes into that. Hello, hello. So spicy, woody, and gourmand. All right. Top is plum. Let's see. Aldehydic. Aldehydic. Then middle is maple leaf and acorn, and then base is patchouli and sandalwood. So it's in ALDEHYDIC, atmospheric, metallic, crisp, ozonic, floral, and ethereal. Olfactive profile. Notes add in ethereal, atmospheric freshness to fragrances. They are commonly used to boost the qualities of florals and ozonic scents. It was popularized by their use in the iconic Chanel No. 5, first developed in 1921. I feel like I say it wrong every time. Aldehydic. Now let's check out Forest Chai. Spicy and green. So the tops are orange peel, peppercorn, and cardamom. Middle notes, ginger, anise, nutmeg, and then base, fir, cinnamon, and honey. And this genuinely smells like the chai that I have downstairs in my tea cabinet. I drink a lot of tea. Oh, you can smell the orange peel, the cardamom. I really get the cinnamon and the nutmeg as well. The ginger and the honey come in like towards the end for me. And like just a teensy bit of peppercorn. I don't really get the fir. Yeah. It'll smell different when it's in a candle. They always smell different once you put them in a candle. But that is the clove idea. Because like I said, I've been seeing a lot of candles with clove, like orange and clove, cinnamon and clove, nutmeg and clove, just a whole bunch of clove candles. And I was like, well, they're very popular, so let's try and figure out one for ourselves. And let's talk about the next possible. Hello, Mia. Hello, Stitch. Let's talk about our next possible scent, which is a toasted marshmallow pumpkin. Still working on a name. But we have toasted marshmallow from Aztec. We have cashmere pumpkin from Candle Science. And then we have toasted marshmallow and pumpkin brulee from Makesy. Which I do want to get like one more pumpkin. Because this is a lot of toasted marshmallow and not a lot of pumpkin. I'll tell you that right now. Like even the toasted marshmallow and pumpkin brulee smells very marshmallowy to me. Very little pumpkin. Yeah, it smells very much more marshmallowy than pumpkin. Like I hardly get any pumpkin. Like it's very at the end and it's very subtle. So let's go ahead and look for cashmere pumpkin, since we're already on candle signs. Cashmere pumpkin. Hello, Dream Big. Hello, Gilmar. Hello, hello, hello. Let's take a peek at cashmere pumpkin. Cashmere pumpkin is described as a spicy, woody scent, which top notes green leaves, pumpkin vine, middle notes cinnamon and clove, base caramel, moss, and embers, which I do get the clove and cinnamon. The embers, yes. Pumpkin, vine, and green leaves, not really. The caramel, yeah. The cinnamon, clove, caramel, moss, and embers, yes. The top notes, I don't really get. Like, it does smell very masculine. It reminds me of a cologne that I smelled while looking for Father's Day gifts one year as a kid. I can't quite place it, but there's something like at the very beginning and then like at the end that smells very masculine. Now, hello, Nami. Hello, hello. So let's go ahead and pop back over to Makesy and take a look at what makes toasted marshmallow and pumpkin brulee the scent that it is. Now, this is the second scent idea for our fall holiday candle. For the, as some people call it, the burr months, like September, October, November, December, the burr months. Also, because it's cold, so burr. Here it is. Toasted marshmallow and pumpkin brulee on Makesy. You'll notice we have a lot of smalls, like these 0.33 ounces from Makesy and these 1 ounces from Candle Science. Every time Makesy does their trial size sale, we buy a whole bunch. They're 99 cents on sale, and we usually get, I'm not even going to say, a ridiculous amount. And Candle Science, they always have their 1 ounce sale, and I think they're $1 during the sale, and we always get an unbelievable amount, but we use them. It's always in scents that are popular. Hello, Olivia. Hello, Paul. Hello, Rachel. Hello, hello, hello. So, for the toasted marshmallow and pumpkin brulee, top notes, sweet vanilla, brown sugar, and marshmallows, which I do get. Middle is pumpkin seeds, vetiver, and golden amber. I get the pumpkin seeds. I don't really get the vetiver and golden amber. The base, I do get the cashmere accord. So the base is cashmere accord, Himalayan cedar, and rich musk. I do get the cashmere accord. On Aztec, let's look at toasted marshmallow. Hold on. It takes a while for it to load. It just says a nutty vanilla. That's it. It's phthalate free, nitro musk free. It does have 6.6% vanilla. Skin safe, yes. Yeah, it just says a nutty vanilla. I do get vanilla. It does smell very much like a marshmallow. Like, genuinely, this smells like a marshmallow. Hello, Catherine. If you guys have any ideas for candle scents that you enjoy during the fall and holiday season, let me know. So I'll probably order like a small 1 ounce of some pumpkin to really get some pumpkin in there, because it just smells like a marshmallow. Another one is sweet potato pie, which we did do some candles in, people loved, and we did room sprays in and people loved. They say it smells very much like sweet potato pie. And it does. We try and make it smell as close to the dessert as we can. I love sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie is such a delicious dessert. We have it for Thanksgiving, like every year, and it's so good. Sometimes we do a sweet potato cheesecake, which I think is also very yummy. I'm a big cheesecake person, especially homemade cheesecakes. My dad does an amazing cheesecake. He likes to do just like the plain, just the plain New York style cheesecake, or like a vanilla bean cheesecake. Those are his two favorite to make, and they always turn out exceptional to me every time. They're delicious. You would think they would be like, I would get sick of just a plain cheesecake, but there's something that he does to these like plain cheesecakes. Even the vanilla bean, it tastes delicious. Like every time, it tastes the same but not the same. I don't know how to explain it. Like every time you cook a dish, it's not gonna taste the same obviously, but it tastes so good. The next one is cinnamon sugar donut, which if you are in the knitting community, you know that the apple, what am I thinking of? At Rhinebeck, there's this stand that sells donuts. The apple cider donut at Rhinebeck is something that people love. And maybe we could make a apple cider donut here. We do have this cinnamon sugar donut, and since we're on Aztec, let's see what makes a cinnamon sugar donut a cinnamon sugar donut. Let's see. Sugar sprinkles add a twinkle of sweetness to this warm confection. A fresh donut bakery accord is blended with warm cinnamon and enriched with maple for yummy goodness. Vanilla musk adds another layer of sweetness to create longing. Top is spice with hints of butter. Middle, donut bakery accord and cinnamon. Bottom, sugar and vanilla musk. It is skin safe. It is phthalate free, nitro musk free, has a 2% vanilla. And if I wanted to do a apple cider donut, let me think. What would I do to make this into an apple cider donut? Do we even have apple? Let me check our fragrance list. I feel like we do have some apple. I think we have pine boughs and apples from Aztec. Hello. Hi, Paul. Oh, we do have apple rind and cinnamon. We could do that. With the cinnamon sugar donut. Some buttery caramel spice cider and vanilla bean. Oh, those would be good. Those would be good. So we could do that. Classic apple cider donut. We're using this. Or just a plain, classic apple cider donut. And then caramel apples, which I think would be nice. I think it would be good. I do have some ideas written down, so let me bring those. I can't find my note. I did want to enhance it a bit and bring out a bit more of the apple, I think. Here it is. Caramel apple or with buttery caramel spice cider, or caramel apple rind and cinnamon and forest chai, which I would have to order more forest chai if I wanted to do that one. I think the first one, because it's caramel apples and buttery caramel and spice cider, which is, I think, from Makesy. Apple rind and cinnamon. Oh, a bit more of the apple, though, would be good. Let me see. Buttery caramel, butter. That's charcoal. Buttery caramel. Let's see. How many of these? I think we only have 3. Buttery caramel. Let's go ahead and crack this open. Oh, this smells like it would pair really well. Like they would mix together real fine. Like you really get the apple in this. But maybe use some of that apple rind and cinnamon. Let's go ahead and crack this one open too and see what we think. Hello. Oh, that's very apple-y. So maybe that could work. Let me make a few changes. Okay, go ahead and make that change in my notes. Because I think those through, like you get the buttery caramel, the spiced cider, the caramel apple, the apple rind and cinnamon. But let's go ahead and take a little look-see. Go ahead and pop on over to, where are we going first? Let's go to Makesy. Let's pop on over to Makesy and see what makes the buttery caramel and spiced cider and what makes the apple rind and cinnamon. So let's go ahead. a little peek behind the curtain here. Like, I really think maybe we should do 3 candles. Once we're done with the caramel apple, I'll tell you what this is. So let me scooch that back up here. So let's take a little look here. What did I say? Oh, buttery caramel and spiced cider. And we have, like I said, we buy these little trial sizes whenever they go on sale. And we usually get like 3 of each. Let's take a seat. Let's take a look-see and make-see in their buttery caramel and spiced cider. Let's see. This fragrance oil invites you into the warm embrace of buttery caramel and spiced cider, evoking autumn's coziness and festive spirit. Indulge in the sweet and decadent olfactory journey. So it has a top note of crisp apple, bergamot, and orange peel, a middle of buttery caramel, velvet chocolate, and jasmine petals, and then a base of wild cardamom, sweet vanilla, musk, and cinnamon bark. So let's take a deep whiff here, deep sniff. I get the buttery caramel, the cardamom, sweet vanilla, the cinnamon, and the apple, which I really love that. So that works. Now let's look at the apple rind in cinnamon. So this fragrance oil ushers in the essence of autumn, where the crispness of orchard air intertwines with the warmth of spices, crafting a nostalgic embrace. Which, yes, to me, it feels like walking through an apple orchard. Really, like, I wouldn't say like late in the season, but like towards the end. But there's still like a whole bunch of good apples in the trees, and they look really good. And like you get that deep whiff of the autumn air, and it fills you up with like this warm coziness. And then a lot of times at these apple orchards, they have like apple cider for sale, and then you go and you get like a little cup of it, and you like sit down and you like enjoy just the outdoors, and like with the people you're with, and you like get that one deep moment of, this is truly the fall experience, or something like that. I don't know. But top note, red apple and pear, I do get that. Middle, pumpkin spice, clove, and pie crust. I get the pumpkin spice a little bit. The base, brown sugar and vanilla. I really get the, let me get another sniff. I really get the vanilla and like the brown sugar a teeny bit at the end. But yeah. And let's see, the caramel apples. Let's take a peek. Oh, I'm back over to Aztec for the caramel apple. Caramel. So, caramel apples is from Aztec. This one. And a hint of crisp green autumn apple is surrounded with warm, buttery tones to engage in the senses with this fall treat. Cinnamon spice, caramel, and maple sugar blend with rich vanilla for a luscious effect. Hints of musk complete the sweet sensation. So top notes of apple peel and buttery tones. Middle, apple, spice, maple sugar, and caramel. And then bottom, vanilla and musk. And you really get the caramel. Like the buttery maple sugar and caramel and the spice, you really get that. I don't really smell the apple peel or the apple or the vanilla. You really get the buttery tones, the spice, maple sugar, caramel, and musk. At least to me. In the candle, it'll probably smell a bit different, but to me, you don't really get the apple peel or the apple. But it is a very solid scent. And it does feel like fall. So I would 100% recommend this if you're looking for like a fall candle. So let me go ahead and tell you about this little guy. So these are our fall candles for the Halloween season. Look at it. It's a jack-o'-lantern. It has this little face. This is the clear. It's glass. It's pretty thick glass. Comes with this iron handle. And these are from last year. These are orange and white. And I need to change the wick. Because like, where'd my lighter go? Watch this. It burns so bright for a couple seconds. And look at that. So I'll be switching to a thicker candle wick. I'm not sure if I should do two. This is the wick that's in there right now. So I might switch to this one. But I'm not sure if I should just stack it on top. Like this. Double it up. Or double up these so that there's two. Or double up two of these big ones. I'll do some testing. See how I like it. But like, yeah, it doesn't burn very bright or for very long. It's about to fizzle out. And it burns so well when I test it with the tester. So I don't know what happened. Like, look at that. I'll have to switch out. Oh, change the wicks for the next batch. But our supplier has orange and clear this year. And like we are, like I said, I walked y'all through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scents for the fall. And possibly also the Christmas holiday season for the burr months, you know, September, October, November, December. Also, we'll be doing mahogany teakwood and maybe another one in this Christmas tree farm that I mixed up myself. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know. I would just very much like to get the vessels, and we'll also do a small. Yeah, we'll also do a small. Probably just a clear, because our supplier does not have an orange. Just a simple clear glass tumbler like this, but clear instead of red. And we'll see how that goes. Those are our 4s. This is our 8. And we'll just, yeah, we'll do just clear 4s, and then I guess we'll just do clear 8s as well, because I would like the candle vessels to match. So since there's no orange, we won't do the orange pumpkin. And well, like I said, on candle Instagram and candle TikTok, there were a whole bunch of clove candles, orange and clove, cinnamon and clove, nutmeg and clove, clove by itself, apple and clove. And I really just want to do a clove candle. I talked to my mom. She makes our candles, and she really liked the caramel apple and a pumpkin candle. I'll see if I can talk her into doing a third, but probably the clove. That means we'll have to do the clove, the pumpkin, the caramel and the mahogany. And I'm thinking about just doing candles and moisturizers for the fall update instead of, you know, room sprays and body scrubs and soaps. Just like candles and moisturizers for the fall update. And we're bringing back our holiday totes as well. Those will be for sale again, and you can get those on the shop. They'll be very, very beautiful. You can do a bundle with them. You can buy the bag by itself. You can buy the candle by itself. If you are signed up for our email, you will be getting a specialty coupon for the candles when they drop. I'm trying to find vessels for the holiday season, the Christmas season. I was thinking of doing a Thanksgiving exclusive candle, like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale exclusive candle. Like you spend a certain amount of money and it's like a little turkey, but I haven't been able to find a vessel that looks like that. Probably because it's not that time of the year yet, and they'll probably come out once it is that time of the year. But not right now. A little cute turkey candle would be so adorable. Don't you guys think? Like a little, let me see. Turkey. They even make anything like that? Can't. They have like candle holders, but not like a turkey candle vessel. They have little glass jars with turkeys printed on them, but it's not. I wanted something that was like an actual turkey. Like a little. I don't know. Or maybe like mold a candle that looks like a turkey. Maybe that would be cute. Let me see. Turkey mold for candles. Like to make a little turkey into a candle would be so cute. Not like a cooked turkey, like a turkey, like the animal, not like the defeathered and cooked, like turkey. I'm like gesturing towards the picture, but y'all can't see it. You know. I don't know. I'll have to look this up on my spare time, but I feel like it would be just so cute, a little turkey candle that smells like, I don't know, what would a turkey candle even smell like? I feel like making it smell like an actual turkey would be odd. I mean, there's candles out there that smell like anything. There's like candles out there that smell like plastic, candles out there that smell like paper, candles out there that smell like water, some that smell like glass, some that smell like nothing, which I've seen one. It says it's not an unscented candle. It says it's a candle that smells like nothing, which I don't know what that would smell like. Because they say it doesn't even smell like wax. So it would smell like nothing. But what would that even smell? Would it have a smell at all? We'll see. But yeah, I'm just trying to like I have all these ideas. And I really want to like execute them at least once to see if they actually sell. And like finding let me see, is there any let's see. New fragrances for the fall. It's just a bunch of videos of people candling turkey eggs to see if there's a turkey inside. This is it seems like there is a mold. I'll have to find it. Maybe. Yeah, there's a mold. There's a mold that people are using. So I could totally make a candle that looks like a turkey. I just don't know what scent to make it. Like, should it be like an herbally scent? Sweet potato pie scented? Should it be the cinnamon and clove scent? Like, well, that is kind of like, those are herbals. No, not herbal scents. Those are spices. Should it be like a spiced turkey scent? Like with nutmeg and cinnamon and clove and stuff like that in it. I don't know, guys. We'll just have to figure it out when we get to it. But I have some of it figured out. I've had some of the candle vessels are figured out. We're going to do our biggest order of wax to date. It's going to be 48 pounds of wax because I think that would be a good idea. I think it would be a good idea. But I think that's it for me today. So I'll see you guys next time. Probably Friday. We'll see. I'm trying to do a live every week, either Monday or Tuesday. And I'll just have to see how consistent I can be. More than likely, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you just for hanging out,